Breaking news now. In response to Zelensky's suggestion that Putin should be removed from office, the Kremlin sent a message. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov stated on Tuesday that Kiev's threats to assassinate Russian President Vladimir Putin are not new, but that they have mostly stayed in narratives rather than reality. As you may recall, there have been numerous verbal attempts on Putin's life from Ukraine at different levels, Peskov informed journalist Pavel Zarubin from his administration. Things won't work out for them. The interview that Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky gave to the British tabloid The Sun on Monday night was the catalyst for Peskov's remarks. Zelensky implied in the interview that he would order Putin's assassination if given the chance and claimed to have survived 5 Russian assassination attempts. War is happening, and Ukraine is within its rights to defend its territory, Zelensky told the news source. The Washington Post reported last month that a number of assassinations in Russia over the last 2 years have been carried out by Ukrainian spies. This information was sourced from within the CIA, which has acknowledged to supporting Kiev's intelligence agency. Author Zakhar Prilipin, blogger Vladlen Tatarsky, and journalist Darya Dugina were all killed or attempted murdered. Kiev has formally denied any involvement in any of these cases. The drone attack on Moscow on May 3, which damaged the roof of the Kremlin slightly, was denied by Zelensky himself. Although the Russian president's office released a statement denouncing the assassination attempt, Peskov subsequently explained that Putin wasn't present in his office during that time. After complaining that the Israeli-Gaza conflict had taken all the spotlight away from him, the leader of Ukraine has spent the last 6 weeks trying to get the attention of the West back on his cause. Despite their pledge to stand with Ukraine, the United States and the European Union are no longer able to send military supplies to Kiev and are fighting an uphill battle to approve more financial aid. On Tuesday, most of South Africa's lawmakers supported a resolution that would cut diplomatic ties with Israel and shut down its embassy in the country until Israel agrees to a Gaza ceasefire. During a meeting with other world leaders, President Cyril Ramaphosa accused Israel of committing genocide in Gaza with its military offensive in the besieged territory in search of its Hamas militant rulers. The ruling African National Congress Party supported the motion that was voted on. With 248 votes in favor and 91 against, the Economic Freedom Fighters motion was sent to the chamber for consideration. Eliev Belotserkovsky, Israel's ambassador to South Africa, was summoned back to Jerusalem for consultations by the Foreign Ministry, prompting the vote. Wars in Gaza have exacerbated tensions in the two countries' diplomatic ties. Thousands of Palestinians have been killed in Gaza, and Ramaphosa has previously stated that his country believes Israel is committing war crimes. Following what it characterized as Israel's genocide in Gaza, South Africa formally requested an investigation from the International Criminal Court last week. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, has been asked by his cabinet to have an arrest warrant issued by the International Criminal Court. South Africa withdrew all of its diplomatic personnel and recalled its ambassador to Israel earlier this month. Presidents Xi Jinping of China and Vladimir Putin of Russia were among the BRICS leaders present at Ramaphosa's updated remarks on Tuesday during a virtual meeting of the 5 member nations. On October 7, the Palestinian militant group Hamas launched surprise attacks on Israel, killing approximately 1,200 people. This sparked the beginning of the Israel-Hamas war. More than 12,700 people have been killed, according to Palestinian health authorities, as a result of Israel's retaliatory strikes on Gaza.